Here in my apartment, and I just got done watching Creepshow 2 for the very first time from 1987, directed by Michael Gornick. Now, if you've been keeping up with my reviews, I just reviewed Creepshow 1 after watching that for the very first time. So I felt like I had to go ahead and watch the second one, especially because a few of you out there have recommended that the second one is better than the first one. But after watching this, I don't know what you guys are smoking, man. This made me appreciate Creepshow 1 so much more than I did before watching this. That's not to say that this is entirely horrible, but first off, it's only 3 stories instead of 5. I will say none of these 3 stories are as bad as any of the ones from Creepshow 1, so there's a little bit more consistency at least. But even though the lows don't get very low, the highs don't really get that high either in Creepshow 2. Every segment in this movie just felt really stretched out, like it was just taking its sweet ass time. And at the end of the day, it's an hour and a half long compared to the first one's 2-hour runtime or so. But even at 90 minutes, this feels very stretched out. Like the first segment about the Indian wooden statue thing, and those teens that robbed the general store. Shout out to George Kennedy. I was very happy to see him and Leslie Nielsen in the last one to complete the Naked Gun trifecta. Well, I guess it's a dufect, whatever 2 is. Dufecta. But man, when these teens are robbing the general store, I just never thought it was going to end. And that one dude just goes on and on about his goddamn hair. I mean, it was really funny. When he goes into the photo booth and he's just like, oh, you're so good looking. Oh, baby, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. Going on and on about how all the women in Hollywood are going to be wanting his hair between their legs or whatever the fuck. But it still felt like it was never going to end until we finally get to the revenge that the statue inflicts on these 3 kids. Once we get to that, it's great. I loved it. But then we have the second segment, the raft, which is my personal favorite out of all 3 of these. I feel like this is the most creative. You got these teens that go out to this pond or this lake, and there's a dock raft, I don't know why they call it a raft, in the middle of the lake. They swim out to it, and then they figure out that there's this little blob oil slick looking thing that will kill them and does kill them and proceeds to kill all of them. I loved it. I felt like this was like a Goosebumps episode. I mean, these all kind of feel like little Goosebumps stories. And then finally we get the hitchhiker one where the lady kills the hitchhiker, drives into him because she fumbles a cigarette in her car. And man, has anyone else ever had a dream like this where you just cannot escape something? Like somebody's chasing you and your legs start to not work and then they keep popping out of nowhere. It really felt like a nightmare, the way the hitchhiker kept popping out of nowhere. She even shoots him and all that. It was fun. These are all fun. I just think overall, Creepshow 2 does not hold a candle to the best of Creepshow 1, but I still had a very fun time with it. Also, the wraparound segment, I hated the animation. I thought it was very stupid. I thought the story for the animation was also stupid, but whatever. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite segment of Creepshow 2 is, or whether or not you prefer Creepshow 1 or 2, and if I should go to 3. And I'll see you guys in the next video.